Last week we left Moosehead Lake near Greenville, Maine, and we headed north to Quebec, Canada. There we attended our first ever van meetup and we had a blast. The link to that video should be popping up right about now. This week we decided we would travel east and explore New Brunswick, Canada. We decided on Google Maps we'd turn off highways and toll roads and see where that takes us, and as you can see, sometimes it doesn't work out as planned.
In 100 meters, turn right. Head northwest.
I don't think we're gonna fit through that.
There's no way. We're too wide, we're too tall. Google Maps, if you take off highways and toll roads, sometimes this is where you end up. Good morning, it's early.
It's really early for us.
For
what time
us.
is it? No, 9:30.
Well, it feels earlier than that. But we're en route to the Bay of Fundy today to check out some sea caves.
St. Martin's Sea Caves.
And last night, we just spent the night in a town called Heartland. And we met a couple here, mom and a daughter, Sarah and Sherry, who gave us a location that we could stay without any problems.
Yeah.
So we really appreciated that, and it was a nice, quiet night. And we stayed right next to
The world's longest covered bridge.
Yep.
I don't know if I turn this, can you see it over there? That that's pretty cool.
So that's a pretty good treat. And then
It was cold last night. It was 37 degrees.
yeah, we actually thought it had a possibility of snow. But
They was hoping.
I was hoping, but it didn't.
And we're still in Canada, so this is called a toque.
A toque.
The Canadians have informed me this is a toque. So, all right, let's get going.
Okay,
Let's drive across the world's longest bridge.
I'm ready.
The longest covered bridge in the world.
Really?
1,282 feet.
That's awesome.
Is it one at a time?
I don't know. I don't think so. Stop and go, or did we just go?
What's really cool about this bridge is you can also walk all the way across it. And it got great views of I think it's the St. John River. Here, I'll show you.
Wanted to share with you guys where we stayed the night last night. We're parked right on the Bay of Fundy at a lighthouse. And we found this spot on iOverlander. A couple other RVs have been here and gone, and then really super quiet at night. They say if it's foggy, the foghorns goes off from this lighthouse. It's an unmanned lighthouse, but it's still operational, it still works. But the foghorn supposedly will just about blow your ears off and make it very hard to camp here. It's extremely beautiful. Tide's going out right now. We're only about half an hour away from low tide. So this rock was almost completely submerged. Now it looks like a big old island. So we're hanging around the van talking, and this couple comes up. So we start having a conversation about the area and where we're from. And their names are Pat and Larry.
And they live just a few miles from here.
Yeah, so they said, hey, you want to jump in our truck and we'll show you a couple trails that most locals don't know about. And well, yeah, of course we're going to jump a stranger's truck and go for a ride, right? So we do. We go with them and they show us a really cool beach that's out of the way that we would have never found on our own.
It's like 3 minutes from where we are at the lighthouse.
They were so kind.
Yeah.
And we wanted to take you down to the beach and show you.
Yeah. See how low it is. Wow.
We were at high tide last time we were here.
Come on, Roo.
And now it is way out there. We were in Moab, Utah earlier this year having the time of our lives camping around Moab. And they had, you know, if you've been there, if you've seen all the slick rock, the sandstone, the red cliffs. We're on the east coast up in Canada, just off the Bay of Fundy. And this appears to be sandstone. Sandstone cliffs, just like you see in the desert in Moab, Utah. Pretty awesome.
inside this cave. In 4 hours, this will all be underwater. Maybe not completely. I think you can kayak in this one.
Well, we came into Canada to spend 4 days at a band meetup, and we ended up staying 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yep. So Canada has been a blast.
Yeah, the locals have been really friendly and kind. It seemed like every town that we stopped in, we met somebody.
Yeah, and I wish we could just name all the amazing people we met at the band meetup, but there's just too many people.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah. Our whole goal was to come to the sea caves. I wanted to see the sea caves at the Bay of Fundy.
In St. Martin.
St. Martin, and they were beautiful, but they were little.
They had 2 busloads of tourists, and they were dropping them off constantly, so
Yeah.
just not really our thing.
Little too many people. We did get to find some really hidden gems, and it has been awesome.
Yeah.
Even on this beach here was a treat. We got to interview Chrome from Van City Van Life, so it has been a fun 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I think it's time to go home.
Yep, we're gonna start heading south.
Like the Canadian geese.
Like the Canadian geese. We're not actually going home, we're just going back to Maine. So, Carrie's got some work she wants to do there.
Yeah.
And we got some other things we need to get caught up on.
And the trees haven't turned colors yet.
Still waiting for the fall foliage.
Yeah, but then once that happens, we'll be flying south. And we got some big travel plans coming up that we'll tell you about in the near future.
So if you like the video, please subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.